Let me ask you a question, something that really gets to the heart of what makes a business successful. What's the real difference between a customer who's just satisfied and one who is truly, deeply loyal? Because let me tell you, the answer to that changes absolutely everything.
So let's start by diving into something called the loyalty gap. It's the space that, honestly, most businesses completely overlook. See, there's a huge difference between just meeting a customer's basic needs and creating an experience that turns them into a raving fan. And closing that gap, that's the whole game. Because in today's world, good enough is a recipe for being forgotten. Think of it like this. On one side, you've got customer satisfaction. It's transactional. It's logical. Did the thing work? Check. But over on the other side, you've got customer loyalty. Now that's a whole different beast. That's an emotional bond, something that's built up over time. It's not about a single purchase, it's about a real relationship.
So I want you to take a second and really think about this. Be honest. Are your strategies just designed to check a box and satisfy a customer for today? Or are you actually engineering something much deeper? Are you building genuine, unbreakable loyalty for the long haul? Because your answer right there, that determines your future.
And this is why it matters so much. Look at the rewards when you get loyalty right. This isn't just about warm, fuzzy feelings. We're talking about tangible business results. You're gonna see customer churn plummet. You'll actually lower your costs for finding new customers. And maybe the best part, you'll create brand ambassadors, people who go out and sell your business for you. These loyal customers become one of your most powerful assets.
So the crucial point here is that this doesn't happen by accident. You can't just hope for good service now and then. Creating real loyalty, that comes from having a deliberate plan, a blueprint for designing memorable moments at every single step of the journey.
And where does that blueprint start? Always, always right here with the first impression. That very first interaction is so critical. It's where you lay the foundation for the entire relationship. You only get one shot at it, and it really does set the tone for everything else that comes after.
And I love this because it shows how you can literally engineer that first impression. It's about thinking through all 5 of the human senses. What do people see? What do they hear? Is it the music, the tone of your voice? Is there a signature scent? What about taste, literal or not? And even touch, the feel of your products or your space. When you design this whole sensory package, that's how you create an experience they'll never forget.
All right, once you've designed that impression, it's time to dig a little deeper. You've got to find your so what factor. You have to ask yourself, beyond all the features and the basics, what is the one unique thing, the emotional payoff that makes a customer go, wow, that's why I'm here? Finding that so what, that's like finding your secret ingredient. Now, crafting a great experience and knowing your value, that's a fantastic start. But to deliver it again and again, you need the most important part of the blueprint, a massive shift in how your team thinks, moving away from I and embracing we. Because let's be real, one person alone can't deliver an amazing experience.
You know, a really common trap is focusing all your energy on damage control, on making it right after something's already gone wrong. But the true masters of customer experience, they're obsessed with getting every detail right from the very beginning. It's about being proactive, not reactive.
And that proactive approach is totally powered by this simple idea right here. It's about breaking down those silos, that I mindset of this is just my job, and building a collaborative team with a we mindset. It becomes a collective mission where every single person knows their role in creating an incredible journey for the customer.
And what fuels that we mindset? Empathy. Real empathy in service isn't just about being polite. It's the genuine, active drive to understand what a customer is actually feeling and to truly help them. It's about making a connection, not just completing a transaction. And when you build on that foundation of empathy, you can start to forge the most powerful advantage you can possibly have in business, a true emotional bond that goes way, way beyond just exchanging money for a product or service.
It sounds so simple, but this is a deep, profound truth. It doesn't matter if you're selling coffee or complex software. At the end of the day, we're all human. We make decisions based on connection. We are drawn to people and businesses that we genuinely like and trust. It's just how we're wired.
And when you finally succeed in forging that bond, the results are incredible. You build this fortress of loyalty around your business.
That connection is what creates those dedicated brand ambassadors we talked about. It makes loyalty unbreakable. It's the ultimate strategy for building relationships that will fuel your growth for years to come.
Okay, so how do you teach people to build these kinds of deep, empathetic connections? Well, you can't just hand them a textbook. The training itself has to be an experience. That's why the best programs use really dynamic, interactive stuff like gamification and real-world case simulations to build these very human skills.
But even with the perfect blueprint, the right mindset, and the best training, there's still one final, absolutely crucial ingredient to make it all come together. And this one comes down to each individual. A truly exceptional customer experience is driven by self-leadership. It's about every single person on the team taking personal ownership, personal responsibility for their piece of the customer's journey. It's that moment when your team serves with passion because they choose to, not just because it's in the job description.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this final thought. Right now, your customers are out there, and they're waiting. They're waiting for an experience that doesn't just meet their expectations, but shatters them. The only question left is, who's going to be the one to create it?